This whole idea of customer centricity, you brought up an entirely new benefit that we haven't talked about yet. And one of the biggest challenges that we have as C-suite executives is misalignment, especially between sales and marketing, right? In fact, it's proven, I talk to C-suite executives all the time and I ask them what their biggest challenges are to growth. By far, the number one challenge that all these C-suite executives say is internal alignment. But you talk about how the voice of the customer provides alignment across departments. Could you explain a little bit more about that?
That's exactly right. And by the way, not speaking, I certainly can't speak on what Jeff Bezos was thinking, but it's the similar type concept of the chair in the room, because that's the alignment. That should be where we start from, our North Star. From a sales and marketing perspective, to me, even more so, this is my career. Like I said, I'm a services marketing professional. When I say marketing, I've been in sales, marketing, operations, product, different roles, but in the commercial organization. That alignment in particular is hugely important. And I think, quite honestly, it's more incumbent on the marketing organization to ensure that alignment in the sales organization. They say it takes two to tango. It's a 50-50 relationship. I put this at a 60-40 relationship, maybe 60% being marketing's owners in guiding that relationship. It starts from having a common goal. Again, the North Star in our sales and marketing organization. Myself and everybody on my team have a goal, which is a revenue generation goal, which is the same goal that the sales organization has. And I do that purposefully because we're part of the equation in the sales process. We are an important part of the equation. And I want to ensure that everybody on my team is thinking about what's really important for the organization, for us as a commercial group, which is revenue generation through existing accounts or through new logos. That alignment, that's one way of doing it. I will tell you that there isn't a sales meeting without a marketing team member in it, or vice versa. I'll tell you, when I'm talking branding, I'm going to my sales organizations, my client-facing organizations, my commercial organizations, and saying, hey, how do you think your clients will react to this? They're my brand ambassadors. As a B2B marketer, I tell stories, but truly to the market, but truly the folks that bring those stories to life are the frontline sales execs, client services, account managers, operational leaders. They're my clients, and I have to think of it that way. So to my think like a customer mantra, my sub to that for my team is your customers are internal also. And we have to think of it that way. So a salesperson comes and says, hey, this is the worst marketing idea ever. And there could be some truth in that. I know I've never heard that.
Hypothetically, right? Hypothetically.
Yeah. It's important because it might be for that individual or it might be across the organization. Our job is to figure it out. If it's an individual, then maybe there's some other help they need. Maybe there's some other tweaks we need to make there. If it's for a specific vertical, maybe we need to adapt to that. My rule of thumb, 3 people say the same thing, it's the trend. Then systematically, there's a systemic error change that we need to make. The internal alignment, hugely important. We can't be misaligned. Otherwise, we miss a trick, for sure.